are back. Just a minute. No. Okay, we are now back. Welcome. Yes. Nicky Rod's got the classic toothpick and the beef jerky. That's going to be in gas stations soon.
The plan is to get this into gas stations. Yeah.
Did you guys get a gas station to agree already?
Chevron.
Well, yeah, we got. Well, okay, so my business partner is affiliated with Chevron, and we pitched them the idea, and pretty much they were like, all right, just get better packaging, and we should be able to make this work. So we got better packaging, and we got all the certifications and whatnot that we needed, so we should be able to launch in Chevron like beginning next year.
Fuck, that's so sick. How many are they buying? Like, how does it work?
I think we're gonna start with select locations, and then because different demographics, like like these are 4 ounces, which is typically like if you go to Buc-ee's, it's like almost $30. We're selling it for like $14. So we're gonna have a variation of this.
4 ounces?
Yeah, but it's like almost a pound makes 4 ounces because it's
There's
dry.
no water in it, so it's pure.
Yeah, exactly. So like in Buc-ee's is it's like double the price. So we're gonna make a smaller option as well, maybe like 2.5 or 3 ounces. That's like $8 or so. That'll be more applicable to like people that don't want to spend $15.
Who or what's the serving amount?
Yeah, a serving should be an ounce per serving. Yeah, one serving is 1 ounce. And yeah, standard 6 grams of protein. Pretty much no sugar, no bad stuff, no preservatives as well.
Fuck, that's sick.
Yeah.
Good shit.
You sure you don't want to get paid in product? Sounds like you're making a mistake.
I could sell the product for $15.
You could sell for a little more, you make $1.
All
right.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to jerky in your gym as well, obviously we could make
Yeah. I think we should think about talk about something like that.
Collaboration. I mean, have the conversation now.
All right, how much are you gonna pay me?
Yeah,
I'll pay you in product.
Yeah, no, I think it'd be a cool idea to have like a jerky stand in there, like what you do at B Team, whatever.
Yeah. At B Team, probably sell like 20 bags a week, which isn't bad. We have a lot of foot traffic as well,
Yeah.
Hungry customers.
Yeah. Right now, in the beginning stages of the jerky. I think we sell almost 100 every week, every other week, something like that. So still fresh. We're figuring it out. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Nicky Rod. If you're looking to support the Simple Man podcast and myself, please check out carnejerky.com. CarneJerky. What's up, y'all? It's Damien Anderson and Nicky Rod from the Simple Man Podcast. We're here to let you know that our merch is live. You guys want some t-shirts, some fancy cups, support the Simple Man Podcast, and get our merch. Link in bio.
What's going on in your guys' lives? We've been haven't seen you guys in 2 days. Well, technically I have.
Yeah, we did. So
technically we've seen you guys both every day.
Yeah, but we haven't seen each other here in 2 days.
Oh yes, it's different.
Different environment. We're different people here. No, we're the same people.
What do you think? I paint this. I told you guys about the potential bricks back here, right? I think I do all the other walls black.
Yes.
We also have an option. We can make a custom wallpaper that has our logo on it. It could just be black wallpaper with white lettering and say "Simple Man Podcast."
Well, we have that
Don't we have a sign?
I know for sure. We have the sign, but we could also have I'm just saying we have options.
More little Simple Man stuff, like different camera angles, so they see it here. And
Definitely think we should use that sign.
Yeah. You should fill up the walls.
That would suck if we did use it.
Fill up the walls with the foam. The noise.
Noise canceling.
Some guy's gonna come by next week and drop off.
So what? I have to glue them to the wall?
I guess.
Don't glue them. I mean,
hammer them in, I think.
Use like command strips or something, or like some shit that's.
And
like
then hang a curtain over top of it. Black curtain.
Yeah, it's fine.
I would probably put it over the door first. I think that's the biggest echo, Jim. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. Okay.
What do you mean?
I mean, it says like cracks and stuff.
So you can hear shit from there.
You can hear shit up there, and it's just this is probably the one you want to cover first.
That whole side, probably, right? Yeah.
Oh wow.
Get that with all whatever you need.
Okay. So maybe we got options.
All right, we got this studio is going to slowly evolve and progress over time. And
I just need a period of time where I'm here. I just keep I'm gone most like Thursdays to Mondays.
But we didn't answer what's going on in our lives. So it's a good question. Jay, you go first. You haven't said anything yet. You just burped. If you go to the beginning of the podcast, Jay takes a sip. He goes like that with his hat fucking sideways.
Cream soda.
Cream soda, fiber.
Cream soda. Yeah,
That's good
It's
stuff.
fiber.
Yeah,
There's fiber in there?
And Olipop, 6 grams, I think.
I'm recovering mentally from my match with Mika. I'm also in the middle of preparing for trials. I'm also learning that I probably shouldn't be doing competitions back to back.
Shouldn't?
Shouldn't. It's not
Why?
fair.
Why?
Why? I mean, like small injuries, and I was just like,
You're hurt?
I mean, yeah.
No.
Not your arm
It's-
though.
no,
Like
no,
other. Yeah.
No, not my arm. My knee.
Prove it, everyone, just so you see. There we go. It breaks.
Yeah, no, it's just like
It's bent.
no, the
All
arms are fine. My knee is fucking like tweaked or whatever, but
Little
it's not
sore.
like from a smishing or anything. It's just like
Yeah,
just
you
walked
go
off
hard
the
as
mats and
fuck
I
in a
was like-
match. You
yeah,
get
something's
banged
gonna
up.
happen. Yeah, but yeah, recovering from that. I traded the Ranger. I don't know if I talked about this, but I traded the Ranger for a dirt bike.
Yeah.
You
Safer.
guys- I heard you
Safer.
get- definitely safer.
Yeah.
You guys turn it on. What were we doing?
I was just sniffing her.
You just it smells so good.
So did you guys?
Yeah.
You guys never rode it yet.
I'm not gonna ride it.
Nah, I mean,
You're not even gonna like drive it a little bit.
I mean,
Why?
Once you
Because
get
you're
a
gonna fall
taste.
off.
Bro, it's
It's-
addictive.
it is very addictive.
So yeah, so he traded his Ranger for a dirt bike, and they haven't
Even trade.
didn't even drive it. And you're just gonna sell it, or you're gonna keep it? What's going on with that?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the title. The guy's still like paying it off. It's 2020.
Brother.
Brother is right.
So you don't have the title.
Bro, when I drove the fucking Ranger away, it was making noises and smells that wasn't right.
How do you know he's going to pay you?
No, how do you know he's gonna pay the title off? Is the thing.
Well,
no.
It's under his credit, so it would fuck his credit.
Yeah.
Up. Well, either way,
He's
you
gonna
can.
sell the Ranger.
Yeah, but we could sell that bike easily with no title.
Yeah, that bike is in good condition. The Ranger was,
He
Yeah, the
he
Ranger's
reported
falling
that
apart.
bike stolen.
He could have.
I really
did?
don't care.
No,
He
I'm
could-
saying
he
he
definitely
could've.
The
could've.
Ranger was an eyesore. I'd rather look at the bike.
okay, so it's art. Why don't we hang that up here?
Speaking of art,
We could do that.
he complains that
Who complains?
Jay complains that he didn't get paid enough, and then you just recently made a purchase. What did
what?
you? They get paid enough
for
for
what?
For
Just
fighting against Mika.
competing in general.
Oh,
it's
okay.
like fucking. I'm just not making money.
Well, you'll get a good check from Quintet when that comes in. Probably
Yeah,
another
when is that supposed to
30,
come in?
40 days probably.
It's been already 30, 40 days.
No.
Yeah, the agreement was they have to pay us within 2 months, so they're probably gonna do it on the last day.
Sounds nice.
You guys were out there September. You competed September 9th, right?
So it's
Oh, it's
It's
only been 30
little-
days.
Just
Yeah,
under a month.
Couple
yeah.
weeks you'll get it. But yeah, what is this statue I hear?
Yeah, I got like it's not like a fucking full statue.
What?
I was looking up weird shit on Facebook Marketplace.
is that what you typed in?
Yeah.
Literally weird. I mean, yeah, you'll find some
weird,
interesting
weird stuff or like
Yeah.
oddities. But I got a wooden statue of a guy,
I want to see it.
just like a random guy with he's naked. He's got his cock out, and he's like holding his arm up, and he's holding like a head, just like a decapitated head.
Okay,
and I was
severed
like,
head.
I need this.
Is
How
it
much,
here?
No, it's being shipped.
Oh, I see.
So you bought it on Marketplace?
Yeah.
And you send the money separately and then they ship it?
Yeah,
It's kind of like eBay-esque.
yeah, a little bit.
a bit risky, no?
Yeah.
I don't really care.
Yeah, market.
How much was it?
$100
So
Now, when you receive it, it's going to be worth more.
because I touched it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Leo. Well, that's a good investment.
Well,
yeah. for
so
sure.
Nicky Ryan and I were having a discussion with Jay, trying to explain to him that like, you know, it's not smart that every time you get a paycheck that you're buying dumb shit. Like he makes a little bit of money from his jits bits. He buys 2 mountain bikes. He buys one. He's like, it's not good enough. I buy a second one. Then he gets a little bit more money. He buys his Ranger. He just gets paid. this last competition, he gets a statue, and I'm like, it's not real smart to get the statue. And his brother Nicky Rod was like, yeah, like it could be possessed. Is it stone?
That's why it's not smart.
Yeah. And like I was like, wait, what the fuck did you
Imagine
say?
the
Nicky Rod?
conversations just between them here and that.
Nicky Rod was straight. He's like, yeah, dude, it could be possessed. Is it stone or is it like wood? And I'm like, wait, what?
Question. It's wood. It's porous. Spirits could get in there. Harder. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely the main reason why you'd be concerned about buying it. But the secondary reason is you should save up your money,
Nicky Rod, can you? Oh, sorry. What were you gonna say?
I just I don't think it's. I'm not getting paid and like living paycheck to paycheck. I'm just like these things happen. We pick up a new hobby, and that's like I'm not gonna fucking.
Plus, you got the money back from the range, or
No.
Well, he got a dirt bike for the
even
Ranger.
trade.
Okay, even trade. So
Even
you still
trade.
he still has the value
Or
of
practically
what he spent.
a brand new dirt bike.
So how much did you pay for the Ranger?
38.
How much? Everything did you
Everything
put in
went
on
into it.
6K.
For the Ranger, I paid 38, and then 16 for the wheels and tires, and then I don't know, maybe $200.
So 5,000.
So like a little under 5,000, right?
No, a little over 5,600.
Yeah.
5,600.
So 5,600. So you bought a 3-year-old dirt bike for $5,600.
Pretty much.
What's that dirt bike worth if you were to sell it?
I mean, probably like $4,000 or something like that.
It would have. It's easier to sell a dirt bike than it is the Ranger for
A
sure.
30-year-old fucking Ford Ranger.
Yeah, you need to find a kid
Like you.
Yeah.
Pair it up with the statue that you just bought and
when people buy vehicles like old Rangers, they know they're gonna be working on it. It's just for fun, really. Like,
Yeah.
all right, well, so that's what's going on in your life. You think you should not compete so close.
Yeah,
I think there's
competing
pros and
back
cons
to
to
back.
that. I think if it would have went well, you'd have been like, wow, this is great, and then you compete.
Yeah,
like,
but
I think
it's just
you
like-
could look at it as like it's warms
I've
you
done
up.
like 3 competitions and did not make that much money. So it's like like,
Quintet is
taking a lot
fine.
of
It's
time.
good money.
yeah, Quintet was good. That's basically the only money I made.
Yeah.
Like-
But one thing that you can think of is that. No,
That's
no. One thing you can think of is that this competition definitely got you ready for trials next weekend. Only a week and a half away, guys. Only a
Yeah.
week and a half away. You guys are gonna kill it.
I do see the value in like competing, taking a few weeks or whatever to analyze and implement like more game plan or more technique.
For sure.
Yeah, but at least like it's also there's also something to be said like if you don't compete for like a year and then go compete, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I think everyone handles it differently, and it so much depends on how those competitions go.
I feel like very so often, jiu-jitsu goes like you're not busy for like 2 or 3 months, and then like the next 2 or 3 months you're fucking packed. You got seminars, you got multiple competitions and offers coming your way.
Yeah.
And it goes. You just gotta ride the wave when it catches.
It's kind of frustrating because you don't know, like you never really know your schedule. So
Yeah.
it's just like you kind of.
That's why you have to train year round and then analyze. Be like, all right, now in 4 weeks from now, I really have to start turning it up because I got this thing coming up.
Yeah. But now I have to like I just got done with Who's Number One, and I'm like the past 2 days I had to take it like super light because my knee.
Yeah.
Like I practically did I did 4 rounds the past 2
Are you
days.
rehabbing it? Are you able to like?
No, I mean
work on it?
I think it's just like an impact thing. I think it's just like
All right.
I'm like a shot. Is it your right knee or left knee?
right knee.
Is it like your calf or
Yeah,
Well,
it's
let's
like-
not give away, exactly where his weaknesses are.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
No one's gonna fucking do
Somewhere.
anything to my legs.
yeah, you're gonna fuck everybody up.
Yeah.
Let's not act like that.
All right.
shit fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, you're the shit, bro. Don't let
Bro,
this
I
shit
just
fuck with
lost. Let's
It's
not.
dude. So you can't let these losses shake your mind.
All losses.
It's okay.
Don't.
It's okay.
you. Dude, Sean O'Malley was like, "Hey, it never happened.
Yeah.
I'm still undefeated."
That
And
would
then he wins the fucking world championship.
Yeah, these losses don't matter, man.
Yeah, he got to like kind of pick his battles.
I mean, you still had to beat
You can't.
Aljamain Sterling.
He
Look.
beat like 2 people.
Aljamain Sterling, Piotr Jan.
Jay,
Yeah, that's it.
you
That's 2
can't
people.
you
That's
can't
it.
get
Tough.
too low when you lose, and you can't get too high when you win. That's the only way.
Yeah,
I-
but
you
what
know.
happens if you just keep losing?
just can't. Are you gonna give
Honestly,
up? Are you gonna
dude,
quit?
That's what Craig
No,
did.
No, it's just
Craig,
like,
before
frustrating.
getting silver,
quit.
literally lost like everything. Before getting silver 2019.
Yeah.
You know, our old teammate Matt Tesla beat him. Nathan Orchard beat Craig.
Really?
Yeah.
know who
Nathan.
that
So
is.
Craig had Nate
doesn't know. Anyway.
Craig
Don't know
had
who
Nate
Craig is.
Orchard in, I believe, a triangle for like
Oh, I
8
remember
minutes.
that
8
EBI.
minutes of a match. Nate gets out and heel hooks Craig. Like these things happen, but you can't let yourself
Yeah, man.
get too shook from it.
Let me drown in my pity for a few days, and then I'll
Of
be
course,
back.
of course. I mean, we all of us are very competitive, so as soon as there's a loss happens, you know, you feel like shit. You watch the match a bunch of times, you're fucking upset.
Yeah.
But you know, we were talking about it today. There, like a lot of Olympic gold medalists report that they have depression after winning the gold medal because like they're outcome driven, but you have to be happy with the journey. You know, we're training what we love to do every single day. We're with our friends every single day. A lot of guys have to go, you know, work 12-hour shifts or 9-hour shifts. You know, this is what we do. This is the life we chose. And a lot of people would give up, you know, they'd make huge sacrifices to try to be where we are. So it's like we do have to be grateful.
Side note. Someone, it wasn't me, did a number.
Oh yeah, just the cinnamon rolls.
Wait. Why did you flush the toilet? Wait, what do you mean?
Wait, hold on.
Wait, what?
You mean those are literally the cinnamon rolls? You had to like discard in there, or
No, discard from
You're
his
sa- you're
asshole.
saying, like-
okay, that's what I thought.
like shit marks, or like someone just
Oh
left
yeah,
poop?
like a Jackson Pollock of shit marks.
What did it look
That's
like?
his- that's
I don't
his
even know what that
bathroom.
means.
You know
Yeah,
Jackson. You know Jackson.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is, but yeah, dude, I had like
drip painting. Here, let me
take
educate these guys.
Yeah, well, what did the what
like
did the toilet look like?
5
Let me pull up just Jackson Pollock art.
5 to
See.
7 cinnamon rolls in the span of like 24 hours.
Did it hurt your stomach at all?
No, but I mean, I was shitting.
This is he's known for drip painting. Okay, so
Yeah, that's pretty
he
much
knows,
it.
all right, you know, yeah.
Well, and there was splat painting.
Oh yeah, it was. I think there was actual cinnamon roll like
Undigested?
Like, yeah.
An undigested omega-3 fatty acid.
That we'll save that for when one of the funny.
I think we have to
that's
say
gonna
it,
be
no?
a really funny one. No, we'll let him
Okay.
say it undisclosed. We'll save that story from the horse's mouth.
Fair.
Yeah.
Just want to take a quick moment to thank our sponsors, MASF Supplements and Violent Hippie. Use code SimpleMan, all caps, for 15% off both of those companies. MASF Supplements, trademarked Smashing Greens, Smashing Reds, very nutrient-dense foods. I personally use their creatine and BCAAs during my workout and sometimes even before the workout. For Violent Hippie, they have soaps, USDA CBD oils, T-shirts, rash guards, you name it, owned by former Navy SEAL Mitch Aguiar. Use Simple Man to get 15% off.
Guys, Violent Hippie, MASF Supplements, get the Smashing Greens, Smashing Reds, all the vitamins, nutrients you need to get that body that you want.
Natty Rod style. Yeah, I don't know. I was just saying that, you know, we can't be outcome driven. It has to be, you know.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta worry about the outcome for sure. You gotta
Yeah.
We can worry about the outcome, but if you worry about the outcome too much, then it's like when you actually achieve said outcome, you're gonna realize that that's just one moment. But it's like what about the 3 years leading up to that one moment? It's like, well, that's what you want to be.
You only need like a few moments to make your stamp in the world.
Yes. So, well, what I was saying is like, you know, we all have that outcome. Like we want that outcome, but it's like we have to enjoy the journey more important than only focusing on the outcome, because it's like that outcome is only going to be a moment, which you're going to make your stamp in the world, yes, but to live like a happy life, like right now, it's like you can't look at this one loss and now be depressed. It's like, all right, you're still training what you're loving and loving what you're doing, and train every fucking day, and eventually, you know, you'll get to the ultimate outcome that you want. That's kind of how I see
You're
it.
also only 3 years deep. Like, I'm so much better now 5 years in than I was.
That's what I thought I was gonna say.
Than I was 3 years in. Like, even as your teammates, we see you make substantial progress every like 3 to 6 months. Is like, you know, everybody says, "Holy shit, Jay just turned like another corner." You know what I mean? So just keep at it.
How many corners do I have to turn?
Well,
If you turn 3 times, you make you're back to where you are, right?
That's what it feels like.
Make 3 right turns.
I think you can. Everyone's gonna have their own. Like we're all outcome driven to a certain. We're not just doing it for fun.
Yeah,
like
of
we
course,
definitely. It's gonna be great when we win, and it's shit when we lose, and it's. I don't think you're depressed. I think you're just pissed off that you lost. And I'm sure you guys are.
Jay's like, I'm definitely not depressed yet.
You're not a depressed person. Just fucking sleeps all like that's
And
a
eats
worth.
maybe 7 cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, and it mopes around and
Listens to Eyes Without a Face.
you're still working as much as you can, and there's another goal. And like, yeah, it's I don't know. I'm definitely more on the like. I think the outcome driven and like I don't let go of losses. Like, oh, it's just part of the journey. Like that would be great if my journey was sprinkled with more wins than I've been experiencing. But that's just fucking how it is. Like you're still progressing, and yeah, the journey. Yes, all right, the journey is important. You do have to enjoy it. Otherwise, why are we doing this?
Yeah,
but
it's like for one moment.
That's for me. It's a multitude of moments. It's like, big wins and reaping the reward. Like, okay, the first time I went and taught a seminar in Europe, I was like, holy shit, this is really fucking cool. Now it's like, it's a little more normal, but like the first time I did that, I was like, oh my God, these people want to pay me to go. Not that I did that. The European Union would damn me for 10 years. But anyway, it's like those little moments like build up your whole life experience, and that's part of the journey. The losses would be great if they were not in my journey, frankly, but they are, and that's just you're not depressed. You're just pissed that you lost.
Well, yeah. Well, basically, what I'm saying is like the example is that a lot of Olympic gold medalists report that they felt depression after winning the gold medal, because even though they won the most important thing in their life, it's like it wasn't all it's cracked up to be. It's like it was really the journey getting there that you have to enjoy every day. And it's like you're still working towards that gold medal every fucking day, but you have to remember that this is the majority of your life. So you want to make sure that you're enjoying these moments. You're enjoying the tough training.
I think you are still enjoying it. There's just a little couple week window where you're pissed off.
Yeah.
And I have the same, and you have the same little.
We all do. We're all very competitive, but
that's actually why I threw the first match at ADCC. It's not funny to not have that post-win depression. Like I saw the bracket, I'm like, "Fuck, it's gonna be too easy."
I'll be happier if I lose.
Yeah, I'll be happier with the journey. I don't want it to end. I love my friends. If I won, I just sail off into the sunset, and that's it. I'm not ready for it to end. So, you probably did the same thing. Like that belt would have been great, but like think about the future.
Dude, I'm going to Banff, right?
Yeah,
in Canada. Like
anytime you say that, I just think badass motherfucker. That's
pretty cool. Right. So
that's pretty cool. Okay, anyway.
So I'm going to Banff, Canada tomorrow, and I was like, oh, cool things to do in Banff, and first thing that pops up. 2 people and dog eaten by grizzly bear in Banff National Park.
I saw that.
I was like,
how long ago was
shit,
that?
Bro, days ago.
Yeah. There was like a kill warrant out for the bear or some shit.
Yeah, they killed it, but like
there's
more bears out there.
There are more bears,
and now they're pissed off because they know
Cuz got.
Yeah.
You think you could fight off a bear? You think you could fight off a bear to save your lady?
I would definitely try. Let's see, a bear. Man, I would try to like get the eyes or something. Grab his.
What kind of bear are we talking? Like a fully grown adult male grizzly?
Grown grizzly.
Grizzly can't do anything.
With you have any weapon?
I mean, I just have. If I can try my best to like get behind them, arm drag or something. Arm drag right into the claw.
He pulls guard. He wrestles up.
That thing would.
Yeah.
Oh
Even like if I take the bag, it falls backwards. It just crushes me. It's 1,000 pounds.
A grizzly bear. you're fucked without a gun.
So fucked without a gun and distance. Like
I know. I think I'm about to buy like a fucking knife because we're gonna go a little bit of hiking, but we're gonna go ride ATVs. And
That's cool.
We're going in the fucking boonies in the ATVs though. Like I gotta bring something just in case.
Yeah, you gotta bring something.
Like,
What are
a
the
knife
gun
will give me a
laws?
little bit of a chance, you know.
Yeah.
I could catch a vital organ or something.
Have you seen the video of a
Hopefully.
guy or a couple guys? They're dirt biking through some forest, and a grizzly or some kind of bear runs at them, and the guy revs the bike, scares off the bear.
That's probably a black bear.
I don't know if that would happen to a
I don't
grizzly.
know.
grizzly.
I don't remember the video, but you know if it was
saw
a
it. I
black
saw
bear
it,
or
yeah.
grizzly.
He revved the bike to hide his screams.
I mean, so the guy on camera was about to get mauled from my recollection of the video, and the guy who was, I guess, filming behind the camera revved the bike super fucking loud. Bear, like, gets scared and runs off.
So apparently with black bears, you're supposed to make like a lot of noise. You're supposed to pretend you're bigger.
Grizzlies, you play dead. or
Yeah,
something.
grizzlies, you play dead because they're
They're
not
like, "Oh, you're
afraid.
challenging me?"
Yeah, they're like, I ain't scared
They're
of you.
used to fighting. They fight each other.
Black bears don't?
Black bears are like the.
Black bears aren't the biggest bear
So they're
out
the
there, so
pussy
it's like
bear
they're
of-
fucking.
they
They're
are,
like,
yeah.
all right,
They're
I'll
bitches.
dip. But grizzly bears,
I
they're
could
like,
probably fuck up like 2 black bears.
I'd probably fuck up a black bear, but
Yeah,
a
for sure. Black
a
bears are
grizzly-
you think you
shit, right?
fuck up
No.
a black bear?
No,
If
it
I'm
would
win,
still.
when I
I'm
win, I
joking.
win in dominant fashion.
How would you fuck it up? What does it go to? How do you hurt it?
Body lock pass.
I'd grab,
Buy my
grab
DVD. He's like escaping an armbar. Nicky Rod's like, get armbar me.
buy my instructional. Let's see. It probably comes at me standing, like on 2 legs. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so he's wobbling.
Like it runs at you like a bear and just like
That'd be a problem.
mauls you. Yeah.
I'd probably run back at it, fake low, jump high, and try to get behind it.
And then when you're behind, you think you'd strangle the?
I think I would just hold on for the ride. I'd hold on until he got tired enough for me to try to do a squeeze. I'd probably rip out both thighs and yeah, fuck. That's not much you can do. Like maybe on the black bear I could lock my hands and strangle it. But even like what is going to be sleeping for 10 seconds? I have to fucking. It's going to catch me when I wake up.
Like
I
you
have to kill it. I have to kill it. Yeah.
I don't even think you can kill it.
No, I could hold the
I
squeeze
mean,
for.
if you do manage to lock your hands around it,
Yeah.
I don't know if this is possible, but if you do, like you go and you don't let go and it goes unconscious and you
Yeah.
just hold it for like what?
You have to hold it. You have to hold it for like 2 minutes.
Well, I would hold.
right,
I would
just-
hold it unconscious, and then once it's completely out, I'd sprint, get a rock, come back, smash the face in, boom, 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 no brain, and that's how I would do it.
boom, 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 no brain.
And that's how I
That's
would
how
do it. Fuck. I think you need a spear.
Well, what about 200 8-year-olds or 8th graders? 8-year-olds
Bro, unlimited 8-year-olds.
yeah, I mean, if we could fuck up black bears, 8-year-olds are gonna be a walk in the park.
Bro, you could take it with one strike. You could take out a few 8-year-olds.
A few with one, like you
hit
punch
it.
through.
Yeah.
Maybe like you kick him in the head, and it's like a domino effect.
You have an energy drink by any chance? Like Prime energy
Yeah,
drink?
I could get some in the fridge.
I'll grab it. It's in the fridge.
Should be in the fridge.
Okay,
Yeah,
when
probably
Damien
so.
comes back, we will start answering questions. Yeah, we got some good ones, I think. All right, here I have one for you.
For
you
me?
guys.
Yeah,
For
all right.
you guys.
Go ahead.
Toughest match.
You want to answer?
Nah, we don't need to. Well, yeah, whatever you want.
Well, I guess yeah, Mika, because he's like actually he's just more talented.
Okay,
Like,
so
he's just, like,
Mika was the
dominant.
toughest grappler, but toughest match, win or loss, but the toughest. Because
exhausting.
yeah, like grueling. I think that's a better
war-
because obviously the losses are the hardest because you didn't fucking
Yeah.
win. But
Probably Adam Bradley from
really,
from,
at the Who's
yeah.
Next one.
No, Trials. I beat him at Trials.
Oh.
And that was the most exhausting match I've ever had.
Wow.
In grappling. In
Wow.
grappling,
Okay.
yeah.
And it ended with like a duck under rear naked or something. Or toughest match you ever had.
I took his back off of from the dogfight.
Oh, nice. You had underhook or whizzer.
I don't know.
Ah.
I don't remember, but I took his back and strangled him.
Nice.
That was my most exhausting match for sure.
All right.
I go to get this energy drink,
Yeah.
and I thought your girl was here, and I was like, because I'm hearing like some rustling, whatever. I'm like looking for the fucking energy drink, and then I realized I hear. I'm like, it's fucking Leo fucking shit up. I'm like, Leo, what are you doing? I look into the bathroom. He's just humping the shit out of a big bouncy ball.
He's like, leave me alone.
Just exhausted. Just. I was like, oh my god.
Can I get some privacy, bro?
What did you guys say was your hardest match?
We just so we're taught like you started with Mika and like obviously that's because Mika is probably the toughest guy you've
That's
ever
the best
faced.
guy you've ever faced.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's it could be your toughest match, but I'm more like the most like you had to dig fucking deep for that. I think that's what the guy's asking. So all right, you go Adam Bradley. That's pretty crazy.
Really? Fuck.
Yeah, most exhausting match for sure.
Wow.
My most exhausting match?
Just toughest match. What comes to your head?
Toughest match. Well, I think in my most recent Yuri match, right, the one in ADCC, I think I made a few mistakes leading up to the match that affected my performance, and that being like I took for granted like I'm just gonna out wrestle, and if he pulls, I'll just fucking be better than him there, which is true. Like, anyway, leading up to it, I was focused on my phone posting on social media, like trying to knock out these social media posts, and then like even so much so they're like, "Oh, Nicky Rod on deck," and I was like, "All right, cool." I just like continue to make this post, and then they called me up to walk out, and I go from like posting, I just put my phone down to directly to competition, and I didn't get my mind right exactly where I needed to be to make the correct decisions in the match. And I was just like going through reactions and stuff. So I would say Yuri was one of the tougher matches in the sense that I didn't prepare mentally as I should have for it. So it made for a very boring match where he ended up winning like a decision that was like could have went either way. But we'll be competing against each other very soon, and I'll be sure to treat him the way I treat him, like I respect him. You know what I mean?
I treat him with more respect. So that was your toughest match because you didn't go through your normal pre-match ritual.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't go through my normal pre-match ritual, which I have an instructional on, so feel free to check it out. Link in bio.
Shout out, link in bio.
Yeah, pre-match ritual.
All right. Toughest match. Was there no other, like, it could be way earlier when you just started competing that you were like, fuck, how do I beat this guy? And you were like,
Just like grueling fucking
grueling. Like your
My
lungs
shit
on
happens in practice, bro. Like
that. Yeah.
like practice is where I have the toughest matches. Like competitions, I make practice hard, so competition's the easier part. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. It's pretty easy for me too when I go out there, but I'm joking. It's not easy.
But like you can only get so tired in like 15, 20 minutes or so. But if you're doing like back-to-back rounds in training,
That's
it's
gonna be
like
more tiring.
yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
I think the first one that came to mind was me and Tackett, Andrew at
that
ADCC Trials. That was fucking tiring. Yeah, that's only 6-minute match with 3-minute overtime, but it's like the pace was like so high. We're hand fighting like aggressively. Fuck, that was pretty tough.
That was rough. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I feel like nowadays.
won it, yeah.
Sorry, I feel like nowadays I have a really good idea of how to control a certain pace in a jiu-jitsu match. So like, because I was only a wrestler previously, I only had one pace, but now I understand changing the variables. Like when I pull guard, I treat it this way. When I stand, I treat it this way. If I'm on my knees, it's a different series of attacks. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think I probably messed up the pacing a little bit with that one, just because like, I know how good Tackett was, so I was like, fuck, like I want to attack this guy, and like I know he's like a scrapper, so I was like very physical, and like we went, like I single legged him, tripped him off the mat, so we're on like the fucking concrete / carpet. I throw one hook in. I'm trying to get my second hook in. I'm like, he's like shaking me off over the top. Then like I fall off over the top, and then he starts passing my guard. I have to like fucking heist and stand back up. Then he takes me back down. It's like such a scrap, man.
That was
yours?
a fucking war, yeah. Well,
Dude, the sickest, real quick, was that picture.
Oh,
when,
yeah.
I'm like, we're off the fucking.
everyone's like
Everyone's
getting out of the
circling
way, yeah.
around, whatever. There's
a
like
crazy trials
certain
that
guys
was.
that are like screaming.
Yeah.
It was a sick photo.
Fucking I'll give my answer in a sec. Shout out to Andrew, that match with PJ. Like I just like rewatched it. Jesus, man.
Andrew Tackett,
It's insane.
Did he dominate
absolutely
the
savage,
entire
dominated.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I think
Dominated.
he won pretty much every exchange. PJ obviously like he held his own, but he was more like defensive. A lot of like countering, fighting off Tackett. Like it's crazy, man.
PJ's got his own school nowadays. I bet you.
Oh, does he?
I bet you him teaching most days a week like affects his
Probably, yeah.
performance.
He was
It
gonna
could.
have a match with you, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
we're
Grapple
supposed to-
Fest.
Yeah.
Would that? That's not happening, or
Pulled out.
Yeah, he pulled out.
oh fuck, because of the school thing, or
I
We don't know.
why.
you want to smoke? Say it.
Yo, can I guess
Oh yeah.
what match is your toughest? Or from my mind?
Better be a win. Better be a win. Better be a.
Oh fuck! Really? It's
No,
a win.
I'm
Is it a
joking. I
win?
don't-
Is it a win or a loss? Give me that hint first.
Well, no. You go.
Honestly, I think the most tired I've ever seen you was the Cisneros match, ADCC last year.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Was it? Were you not that
I wasn't
tired?
thinking about that one. Look,
That was a
one,
scrap, man. That was a scrap.
Fucking. I know.
You're reliving it now.
I'm reliving it now.
Welcome.
Yeah. Ah, man. Well, see, that's why I didn't want to win because it would fucking ruin the No.
Podcast.
Yeah. That was, I was exhausted. I was like, I mean, I don't know if it was the weight cut or whatever. I was just, again, pacing. It was a scrap. It was back and forth. I was trying to really do as much as possible. Like in case I didn't score, I almost got the back, whatever. But actually, the most tired, that's so satisfying to watch. The most tired I can recall ever being was versus Cade.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
The second one, not the
W&O.
first one, the second one.
W&O.
Yeah.
That pace was fucking nuts.
It was so stupid. What?
When was this?
Puerto Rico before he did
Puerto
jiu-jitsu.
Rico, yeah. Yeah. It was insane. It was pacing. Did you say pacing or you said pacing?
I don't know.
I think you said pacing. You both said pacing actually. But like, yeah, that I think was a huge mistake. In my head, I'm like, I can sprint for 15 minutes fucking straight. And yeah, it just came out so hot and it's brutal. The guy weathers a storm and then obviously Cade's insanely good. And thank God he went on a massive tear after that match to, for myself more than anything. But that's it. That's the toughest one. End of story. Yeah. Good question.
Yeah, the thing is, especially with 15-minute matches, 15-minute
know.
rounds, you have to pace yourself properly.
You
I think
can't
that's
like you
huge.
have to feel it out to know if I could put it on this guy.
It's so
or
hard
not.
to prepare for.
Honestly, one thing
Yeah.
that I'm thinking, like one thing I see, I feel like the level of hand fighting isn't really that high. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of what I'm seeing, man. It's like guys are trying to collar tie snap hard when guys like have connections to them. It's like the whole idea should be to try to remove connections from you, and then when you snap, now they're using their back muscles. They're trying to lift themselves up. I don't know. I feel like a lot of guys just fucking spams.
You snapped Mika to the ground. That shit was a good snap.
Yeah,
Did
then
you?
I lost.
I forget. What's another what's another one?
All right. So, shout out Brellis Matt. Good question. Thank you. We got some weird questions. I'm gonna ignore.
I'm curious.
How do you approach a weight cut differently for same day versus day before weigh-ins? Is this do we give this one a go or?
That's fine. I mean, I feel like you and I are probably the only guys that have to do that. These
Nah,
guys
I know
fucking
all
cut
about
weight.
this.
Oh yeah, you just did. You had a great weight cut experience, right? Did we
was
talk about
great.
this 2
It was
days ago
awesome.
or?
We
A
did.
little
We did.
bit, right?
We did talk about it. Yeah.
All right. You want to?
You should have Nicky Rod.
Yeah, we need
Yeah,
Nicky
we have-
Rod to give you.
We need him on so you can discuss JayRod's weight cut. That's so funny.
But I was laying after we got to the venue, and like Nicky Rod tried to open up the door after I collapsed. I just like I was looking around on the floor, looking like a weirdo, and there's two ladies just like 10 feet away, and one was like recording me, and I was looking right at the phone, and I couldn't do anything.
You're like,
Fuck you. I just like, fuck you. Both hands on the phone. I was like,
remember you just reminded me. You're like, fuck you. You know what I'm talking about? When you're eating ice cream and it falls and you're like,
fuck you.
Are you videotaping me?
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. You gotta get that. All right, weight cut. How do you approach it? Did you ever have to cut weight?
Yeah, I'll cut weight, but I'm so big. That like I could cut like 20 pounds of water. You know, pretty.
That's true.
not
Yeah,
a
it's
problem.
the ratio.
The last time I had to cut weight, I think I had to make 215 for like a Man of War event in New York City, and I cut from like almost 230 to 215, which is not terrible.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah.
It was all water. The 15 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, you don't want to day before weigh-ins. You don't want to ever cut more than 10% of your body weight. So whatever, like the pounds, you never want to cut more than 10% of that. And then same day weigh-ins, you really don't want to cut any more than like you want to be less than like 5. So like really less than 5% of that.
So day of, you would never go like over 5.
You don't want to do too much water. It's just too difficult to rehydrate. So then, you'll start your cut a lot earlier. Usually, like say it's the same. Say 145 day before or 145 day of. For the day before, like that's what I'm doing. I'll probably walk around like 153. So I'll diet down. I'll try to lose like 1 to 2 pounds a week just by having a caloric deficit of like 500 to 1,000 calories per day, and then you lose like a pound or 2, and then I'll cut the rest water. But same day weigh-ins, it's like you start the cut way earlier, and you just have to get your walk around weight as close to that weigh-in date as possible.
Because the water cut will fuck your performance more than the diet. I guess depending on how much water you can cut, right?
Yeah. I mean, I fucked that up at Pearl Whelp Hands. I did like 2 or 3 matches, and then I couldn't recover. I was like shaking and shit, and then like just totally.
Maybe you were just scared.
I was terrified. No, I literally couldn't like. My muscles didn't want to fire. I didn't have enough like glycogen in my muscles.
You guys got your rooms and stuff for Atlantic City?
Yeah.
Where are you staying at? Harris?
Harris, yeah.
You got a place?
This is out of pocket. You guys have to pay for.
40 minutes.
Or like they like
We
hook it up
I
somehow.
could get you a room closer though if you want.
No,
Yeah,
I was saying the same thing.
Just one day event.
VT no.
Pick up
VT
trials?
no.
2 days.
2 days.
It's 45 minutes.
How much does the trip cost?
I'll drive you, chill.
Yeah, I was saying off.
The flight
I don't wanna
was
drive.
like $350.
I don't want you to drive before you compete.
And
Some
the hotel was like $700 for the whole thing. 800, 700.
Yeah, it was like $1,000 trip,
Yeah.
$1,500 maybe.
My weight cut, I guess it's the same thing. I don't know my personal best formula for it. I've tried a bunch of shit. I've tried like for ADCC, like I was dieting pretty hard. I was trying to get as close to the weight, like walk around as possible, and then cut. Like I didn't want to cut more than like 5 pounds of water. I think I could have done more. Like as I got to the cut, I should have cut more water, I think, but I was like, stressing about it. I don't want to go too hard. Plus, it's like 2 weigh-ins, so there was that. But yeah, I guess the same thing. Like day before, I'll focus more on diet than day before I'll focus more on the water cut than diet, and vice versa. But again, I don't really know what the best formula is for me. A lot of bro science in this. I think
Honestly,
we're
like there's a lot of
figuring
bro
it out.
science, and then even the scientists, I've heard 2 different, like especially for water cuts, like water loading.
I've heard a lot of different
and
stuff. Yeah.
and both opinions are from like experts in like nutrition and experts.
And
in,
when I listen to each side, like it makes
makes
sense to me. I mean, with my high level deductive reasoning, it's still yes.
yeah. So like, for example, for water loading,
Yeah.
usually you start off like 5 to 7 days before your actual weigh-ins. You're supposed to drink 2 gallons of water per day around 2 gallons. I think it's like 1 liter. I forget the liter. It's about 2 gallons of water.
There's some formula.
Yeah, there's some formula to do, but it's about 2 gallons of water a day. Then I've heard some people drink 2 gallons until 18 hours before weigh-ins. Then they completely stop drinking water. They piss everything out. That's usually what I do.
Yeah.
There are others, like this is like supposed to be Olympic level, weight cutting is like you start off with 2 gallons of water for like 2 or 3 days or 2 days. And then you switch from 2 gallons to 1 gallon the next day, then 1 gallon to like half a gallon the next day.
And then you cut it completely.
And it's like something like that. And then on the day of the weigh-in, you're supposed to drink like 1 bottle of water. Me personally, I don't like to do that. I want like as much water coming out of my system, so I'm drinking a shit ton of water, pissing it out, and then
when you stop, you
just keep pissing
and you
it
drop
out.
like a lot more water.
Yeah, you drop a shit ton of water. That's I felt the best doing that. I don't know. Didn't you do something where like you tapered down for the last ADCC?
Yeah, I did more of a taper. Yeah.
How did that feel?
Well, I lost. So
It was the water.
not good. It was no. I mean, the water cut itself was actually very easy. It was unpleasant for sure, as it is inevitably, but I think it's like I did that part well. I think maybe I think the water cut went great, and I could have cut more water. I should have dieted less and cut more water. Even with the 2 weigh-ins, I think would have been fine. But that being said, just before I forget, fucking Mo just added a $2,000 cash prize out of nowhere. You guys see that?
Yeah,
that's
that's
fucking
nice.
sick.
What?
Shout out to trials winners.
To win trials.
Yeah,
I think that's good.
That's sick. It's
I mean,
fucking cool.
It's good to win something rather
Yeah.
than nothing. But
I mean, yeah, it's cool. It's a lot. I mean, there's how many divisions, right? There's 66, 77, 88, 99, 99 plus.
10 G's for the males.
Yeah,
You could
and
take
then
third in
another 2 for
ADCC
women
and taking third in the worlds is pretty much the same price
as trials.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what?
as winning trials.
No.
Taking third, how much do they get paid?
First place in
ADCC.
ADCC is 10
G's.
Yeah.
How much is third place?
I don't think you get anything.
Right?
I
Do you?
think you.
Oh,
I
you
think
took second.
get-
Did you get? What did you get paid?
I think almost 5.
I guess there must be something for third. I don't know. Anyway, just wanted to fucking. That's cool.
I didn't get paid
Trials.
for the last trials.
You didn't get paid?
Well, it's not like it's not a real like thing that usually happens.
Yeah, it's just an extra.
Yeah, he's just being nice. So he's like,
Yeah, that's nice.
I think Tom also did this something similar for East Coast Trials.
Oh,
Tom
really?
Blast last year. I think I saw him do something like I think it came from like
I think it
his
was
pocket.
1,000.
Oh wow.
Yeah, what was it?
I think it was 1,000.
Yeah,
1,000
something like
awards.
that, which is still cool.
Sick. Yeah,
His
it's
pocket.
great.
How many? What's it called? How much money are these people making? Because you have hundreds of competitors paying $100. What's it called? What's it cost to register?
Yeah,
With the
120.
opens, they're making a lot.
$100,000. Well, $100,000 revenue minimum.
And what's it cost at the half of that maximum to pay everybody and have mats and shit?
I don't know.
I do
I wouldn't
not
know. I don't know
know.
anything
Yeah,
about.
I don't know how
overhead.
much it costs to rent the venue to get the setup.
We need to do a B team tournament.
Yeah, let's do our own
B
trials.
team, yeah.
All right, I'm pulling out. That's it.
Oh, what's another question?
Okay, so we answered that one with some irrefutable
Bro science.
bro science. Ethan, you're really cool. Don't ever leave the podcast. Ethan, holy shit, you're the best person on the podcast. Why are you so handsome?
Why are you so
Why
handsome?
does weed affect sleep or recovery? Harry M56. Do you
Yeah,
guys-
I heard that the marijuana affects your REM sleep. So if you're smoking like 12 hours before sleep, that it will block your REM sleep, and that's bad for all around recovery.
I thought that's
and,
irrefutable. I don't even think that's up for discussion, right?
that it fucks up REM
That
sleep?
it fucks up your REM
I've
sleep,
heard
yeah.
that enough times where I think it's
Yeah.
quite.
I mean, I didn't do
info.
the test myself. Like I wasn't out there.
I mean, yeah, you did. I'm sure you.
Yeah, but I wasn't out there scientifically studying people and adhering to their brainwave patterns and whatnot. But I think that's correct.
So conclusion: it's bad for your recovery.
But the trade-off might be better for, I don't know, relaxation.
Better for what?
Better if
your
you're trying to
body?
get big because it
Oh,
makes,
eat
makes you
more.
hungry.
You know, it started ruining my appetite.
To
Does
where
that
what,
ever happen?
What you
I mean,
couldn't
you never smoked, right? No.
you couldn't eat without it?
No, I just didn't. I first when I started smoking weed, it was
Yeah.
great. It was.
I heard it has the opposite effect for homosexuals.
Oh fuck!
That could be your problem.
piece of shit. It didn't affect anything of me, actually. I take that. Weed makes you gay. All right.
What we say
No,
last
it
time?
just started.
We said
So-
CTE makes you gay.
CT.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
smashed my head on the mats yesterday.
So now
you
you're
feel?
gay.
I'm feeling a little.
There is something called cannabinoid hyperemesis.
Is that cannabinoid hyperinduced gayness?
So this happens.
I'm gonna ignore that.
So this happens when you're like a long-term smoker and like you smoke and then you eat, you smoke and then you eat, and then your body like needs your body needs weed before eating. So it's like
That did
you get
not
like nausea
happen with me.
You get like nausea if you don't smoke. Like if you're eating and you didn't smoke before, you can get like nausea or like
My older brother's like that. He can he doesn't eat unless he smokes.
he's high.
Wow. That's the like I didn't
was the
find
opposite?
food. What?
It was the opposite. Like you were high and you didn't want to eat.
Yeah, it would just like ruin my appetite. Like
Wow.
I had ended up eating so much more when I wouldn't smoke throughout the day.
Wow.
I don't know why. And it also fucked up my sleep. And
I had a friend that actually had that. That's the only reason why I know about that. In college, he had it, and like he thought like he was getting sick or whatever. But it's like I think he had a drug test coming up for like a job that he was interviewing
have to
for.
stop
So
smoking.
he stopped smoking, and then he's like, I feel like shit, whatever. And then he like went to the doctor. He thought he had like a fucking something wrong with him, and then he found out it was that, and he was
That's
like, oh, wow.
people say it's not addictive, but that's kind of addictive if you can't eat without it.
Yeah, it's a rare like side effect of weed that can happen. But yeah, well, weed isn't physically addictive. Apparently, it's supposed to be like psychologically
addictive.
Yeah. But I guess that's kind of physically, no? If you're getting nausea without
If you're vomiting without smoking weed, like
that sounds pretty physical to me, huh?
Yeah, but
Fair.
I don't know. So I think the conclusion is it's gonna fuck up your sleep, and other than that, everyone's got their own take.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to be helpful for CTE. So
Why?
I heard it's. How is that possible? I feel like it would be the opposite.
I just feel like it would be if anything, it's gonna be bad for it, but I don't know. We're waiting.
We're googling.
Why the toothpick?
I don't know. It just gives me something to do. Instead of chewing gum, I'll do this.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like what is it? Is fixating or what's something
Orally
called?
fixated?
Yeah, something like that. Just keeps my mouth busy. Also, I hold tension in my jaw. Sometimes I'm just chilling and I'm like clenching my jaw. I think this helps a little bit.
I grind my teeth.
Yeah, that's
you grind your teeth?
Yeah, like
Do you
crazy.
need a fucking mouth guard?
Yeah, I got one, but I don't use it. I hate it.
You wear one to practice though?
You're using it to sleep?
No,
No.
dude.
I need to wear
I
one.
know. I
God,
chip my
this-
teeth like crazy. I don't.
Dude.
I know.
You
You wear
can't-
one?
Absolutely.
He had a knock.
I've had my tooth knocked out.
Your
You got your
whole
tooth knocked out.
Yeah.
Wow, fuck.
I don't know which one. They did a good job.
You see this now?
I see it. That's not real.
No, it's real.
It's
but
your
it was
tooth?
like- it was hanging down. Ooh. Like I took an elbow, it was hanging down. I couldn't like.
Couldn't eat apples for a while. I bet.
Yeah, I couldn't eat. I was cutting weight at the time, anyways.
Oh,
Like, it was
perfect.
in wrestling season, so.
Soup.
But yeah, that was fucked. I had to get a root canal done, and they like bleached it, so it's like discolored compared.
Otherwise it would be like gray. It would be dead.
Yeah, it would just start turning gray.
Yeah.
It, like healed up, started turning gray, and
Yeah.
then, like we gotta fix
It's
that.
a dead tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
I heard that. I saw like a reel on Instagram that, just talking about like cavities and stuff like that.
Cavities?
And how like you go to the dentist and they're like, oh, like you can never fix a cavity on your own. But I've seen stuff nowadays that people are saying like your own saliva will like, as long as you have a good diet, your saliva will like kind of heal itself. It will
Wait, what was the
heal.
question?
So you know how you go to a dentist and you have like the start of a cavity, and they're like, "Oh, let me fucking scrape your tooth away and give you a filling because your body will never repair this." Well, I've heard the opposite on social media where like dentists are making reels and they're like, yeah, like we just do this. People just do this to get paid.
Really?
When in reality, if you just like eat eat good and like allow your saliva to do its job, it'll clean itself. It'll prevent and it'll like refill the cavity. Like you can grow more.
You can grow enamel. I thought that was like
enamel.
I thought that enamel was a one, but maybe we're just brainwashed by big dentistry.
big pharma.
I don't know. But
Wow.
that's what I've heard.
I believe it. All right.
Yeah, I mean, if you had an opportunity,
I heard it.
If this person comes to you with a problem, or even just for a checkup, and you're like, oh yeah, like they have no way to refute your evidence. Like they're gonna go in their mouth and look at their own teeth and say like, oh, this.
No, they're gonna go on TikTok and listen to dentists on TikTok.
Exactly.
Like, fuck you.
Well,
I'm
the
not
same
buying your
thing can happen
bullshit.
actually with eye doctors. So
Like a scam or something, or like
they can scam you. So with eye doctors, there's like something called like a retinal detachment that can happen from like an eye injury. So you get like poked in the eye, you get a retinal detachment.
I thought I had that once.
But there's also something called like a vitreous detachment, which isn't serious at all, but the symptoms are similar. So even sometimes when it's just a vitreous detachment, which is just like the gel that pulls away instead of like the actual retina, they'll say that it's a retinal detachment, and then they can do this like surgery or like
this expensive surgery.
It's not that expensive, but it's like
No.
it's to make them
something.
money.
It's not the
'Cause,
vitreous.
Yeah, the vitreous
gel.
gel. Apparently, like you just do nothing for it.
It heals
but
on
then,
its own.
Yeah, heals on its own. Just goes away. Your brain just ignores it. And
Well,
then retinal detachments, they have to like laser the fucking back.
Maybe
of your
that's
eye.
the cavity is the next retinal detachment scandal.
Bro, I went to the dentist.
Retina-gate.
I went to the dentist before we moved to Puerto Rico, and my teeth were completely fine. You know, I floss every day, brush, every day.
You guys all floss?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I floss only once a day though. I floss at night.
Yeah, I
At
floss
night,
once
yeah.
a day.
Well,
Yeah, I
yeah.
floss at night,
If you
yeah.
didn't eat from
What,
night to
do?
morning, you know.
Yeah,
You floss twice a day?
No, I said, do you?
Yeah, once.
Because you asked and you were like,
I do that all the time. I have a habit of just pretending I'm lying about everything. I swear. Everything I say, like, everything I say to you, I'm like,
Yes.
it's just funnier that.
Yeah.
No, that's why I do though. I do. I swear.
Yeah, I feel like it's disgusting if you don't floss your teeth.
There's
not
so
getting
much
everything.
shit that
in
comes
there.
out. Like,
That's how cavities are formed. The stuff getting stuck in your teeth.
well, cavities aren't fucking real.
Apparently, yeah.
They're just bullshit.
Oh wait, do you guys use dental floss or like the plackers?
I use the sticks.
No, string.
I can't use the string, man.
Why?
It's just too annoying and
Takes too long.
inconvenient.
Who would have thought I was the realest flosser of all of you? What do you use?
I mean, I could use both, but they.
He's ambidextrous.
Sticks, but
The sticks are so much easier.
They don't get in there. The nooks.
What do you
talking
mean?
What do you mean? What do I
How
mean?
don't they get in
don't
there?
fully clean your. You know what? I'm gonna get you all better. Wait, you mean the sticks with the floss?
No,
Yeah.
oh sorry, no. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this, and there's floss in between.
Oh, yeah.
it's still
all right.
floss.
That's
it's floss.
that. I am all right with
Oh,
that.
okay.
You
Wait,
keep
talking about
doing that.
toothpicks?
Yeah.
I thought, the sticks.
No,
I'm like, what, you guys
no,
are using
no.
toothpicks?
No, the
That's not
sticks with the
fucking
floss.
flossing.
Yeah,
Well, you
need
understand
to
my
floss.
reaction now. I'm
Okay,
like,
yeah,
wow.
yeah. You need to floss, but apparently
Yeah.
those are actually worse for you because it's not like a clean section of the floss. Like
Listen,
when you,
it's either that or nothing at all.
that's how I see it. I was like, I'm not using normal floss.
It takes so long. My fingers are
Yeah.
cutting the circulation off my fingers.
You gotta
and
fucking-
shit.
You all
Yeah.
right? You guys, okay? You have to just do it intelligently. You don't. That happened to me
Go like
first. No, you wrap it once and you hold it in one section. Then you do it. Then you move it. Do it. Move it.
Yeah, that's so annoying.
It takes no time when you
It-
actually do it.
Have you ever
properly.
seen?
Have you timed it?
You pretend to.
We'll time
no,
each other. Okay,
Floss right now, and then I'll.
done. I did it twice actually.
Yeah, I don't know. What's the next question? You have other questions?
Wait, I was gonna fucking say something.
Should have wrote it down.
Where'd my notebook go?
You guys take notes? You guys take notes often?
It's there. No.
I got
Like
yeah.
in life?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
No, but I should.
I got some recent.
when,
Now I feel dumb.
when you heard him say yeah, you're like, no. But I should.
Yeah. I gotta work harder.
In life? Why the fuck would I do
You're
that?
just like walking Leo and you're like,
he has like a feather.
like quill.
Yeah.
That's what's called, right? Quill.
What was that? Yeah, I think the most important ideas you have, you should put in your phone and then you should write down on paper.
This isn't my notepad.
it's not.
This is yours.
What else? Yeah. We brought this up on the thing.
That's Craig for sure.
Yeah. Next question. Come on.
Question. Okay, all
Unless
right.
you need to remember.
What did we? The water one was the last. Oh no, the weed. Yeah. We're running low here. Let me refresh. Who is the simplest on the podcast, and why is it Damien?
I don't know. It's all the CTE.
Okay. Well. What does everyone's strength and conditioning workouts look like? Great question. Right? Great
I don't
question.
do much strength. I do mainly just
I think
conditioning.
I get this question a lot. Like, people ask me, "Oh, what else should I do for cardio besides jujitsu?" But honestly, like most people just don't try hard enough in the jujitsu practice. Like, just max, like go redline in practice. That'll build your cardio. You know
I agree. If you roll hard as humanly possible, you're either going to get injured or you're going to have really good cardio.
It can be really hard to find people to train really hard with.
That's what
I feel like I only get tired with you.
Fuck that.
Flabber.
I'll go occasionally redline.
I
couple
have
times a week.
a near heart attack every
a
practice.
few times a week.
Like
For sure.
I don't. You guys do it every day.
That's
good.
right.
It makes you strong.
In fact,
Every
twice
day.
a day.
I'm gonna get hurt. I'm gonna get hurt doing that.
I'm fine. Just
Like,
wear a knee
so
pad.
like since I have the fight coming up, like it's like leading up to it, I'll go a bit harder. And then like the last week,
we cannot step foot in that field in that discussion.
well, I'm talking about jujitsu training.
Oh, well, then you're fucking wrong. I think, no, wait. So what are you saying?
I'm saying like when I have a competition leading up to the competition, now I'll start redlining myself. But it's like I'm not doing it every day.
I'll redline year round. I feel like you guys do that as well. Yeah. But then again, I've lost quite a bit, so I don't know.
And look
you
at
know.
that. Look, the guys that
Yeah,
redline all
well-
the time. You see Nicky Rod, you don't redline all the time.
I do a few times a week.
A few times a week.
Whoa.
Look at his
3, 4.
competitive success. Bro, the man's pulling guard, playing legs.
I do jujitsu now.
Shut up. I do what I want.
Also,
It's
I like
fun.
the
It's
Tabata.
fun going on.
It's fun, but I feel like if you're redlining, then you can't actually use the new techniques that you wanted to try to learn. Like
Yeah, it starts off. I'm serious.
You could do like a couple rounds a day, or one round a day, where you're like you go shambiki, and the other and the other rounds you just use
What's
technique.
shambiki?
That's red line.
That means red line?
Yeah,
in a
in
Hebrew.
Uganda.
Okay.
Uganda.
Just more questions are piling up.
All right, so what were you gonna say?
What was I going to say? Yeah, the first couple rounds where I'm warming up, I'm not redlining round one, first fucking session of the day, of noon session. At the Shark Tank in the morning, yes. But that's when I'm like, I work on things that I feel I need to improve on. And then once I'm warm, once I'm like, all right, it's go time, like either, where's Jay, or, it's heart attack time. I don't know. I'm not, the best in the fucking world. I've had some L's, but I feel like it's gotten me pretty good, and I think it teaches you to push yourself.
I think it's important to be able to push yourself, like if you're tired in competition, to continue going. But it's like I feel like you'll probably get better at taking the intensity down a little bit and then trying to develop new skills.
I think there's time for both, but I think intense training has its.
I think it has
should
its
be done
place.
more often for a lot of jiu-jitsu people.
I think some people do take the other extreme and then never actually push themselves. That's definitely a thing. Yeah. But it's like,
who does that?
Nicky Ryan.
Oh.
wow. He'll train with you though too sometimes.
Yeah, but we're not really like going too crazy. Like I'm never like with him.
So he can't get you tired? Is that what you're saying?
No, he could definitely get me tired, but it's just like it's
Doesn't
not
he sub
often.
you?
Yeah, he could sub me,
But he can't get him tired.
Yeah,
That's the
tired.
problem.
I'm just tapping too early.
That's what I'm talking
So is he
about.
I
too
don't
good?
get it. So then he's too good.
No, he's not too good. Mika, I was tired with Mika. He didn't sub me.
That's
match,
exactly
though.
what we're saying though. I think.
Okay.
No.
regardless.
No.
I don't know. I'm confused now.
Yeah, that threw me off. Fuck. I
So-
was really following, and then
I think it's good to train hard, because a lot of people, like Jojo was like after one of his matches, he was like, halfway through, I couldn't think anymore. I was like, you gotta like redline in training, so you
half my
It is
training
a
session.
skill.
I don't think. See,
But
welcome to the club. Yeah. If Joe's doing it, then I'm doing the right thing.
No,
right?
I do think that is a skill in and of itself. Redlining and then being able to stay conscious and like
Exactly.
think properly.
And the
make right
earlier in
decision.
the session you redline, the more you have to get in that no thoughts time.
Well, there should be thoughts is the thing.
Yeah, get those out of the pesky thoughts out of the way earlier in the session. All right, I think we adequately. We went on a nice tangent there.
All right.
Strength and conditioning workout. So that's the one we went over. The strength and conditioning. Long story short, is the jiu-jitsu. Is that
Just try harder in your jiu-jitsu matches. Everybody just wants to do extra stuff, but look,
I think extra stuff is good. I
Extra
think
stuff
that's-
is good,
Has its place as well.
but it only the extra stuff only works if you're doing the core stuff correctly. Like
Yeah.
if you're in training, you're spending some rounds focusing with being technical against guys you're better than, and then some rounds grabbing guys that you're gonna go to war with and go as hard as you fucking can.
Yes. I think
that's true.
while making the correct decisions the whole time.
Yeah. Okay, so let's say you're doing all that outside the gym. Like, what do you do in the weight room, in the whatever?
I like some Tabata some days
on the rower.
assault bike. I haven't done the ski machine yet, but I like endurance stuff. Like I'll do some sessions on the rowers or the ski machine, and then I'll switch up as well. I'll do some bodybuilding stuff like pull ups or use the dumbbells and whatnot. But yeah, like I built a really good base because I was lifting like a bodybuilder for seven or so years. So like I'm built pretty well.
I'm built different.
Yeah, so I'm like I focus more on endurance now, and which honestly my cardio is great if I don't do the extra stuff, but I just like doing more than other people.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I think I wish I had been doing powerlifting
Before.
Yeah, I think that's maybe the best base for strength in jiu-jitsu. Provided it doesn't fuck up your cardio or whatever, or like injure you or whatever. No, like other variables. I think that'll make you pound for pound very strong.
Yes,
relative
yes,
to other
for sure,
other kinds of like squat, bench, deadlift. I
I think
think.
it makes you strong, but it doesn't look good.
That's more of like a sprint thing.
Oh, what?
Like it's more like if you're like powerlifting, you get like your gas tank probably won't be the best.
That's the thing. I'm saying, like, let's say you do other shit to keep your cardio up. Like you're, like we said, redlining in the gym, so you're good and you're doing your cardio, whatever. Like I just wish I did that for like years. Nick Mattia, fucking strong. I
He's a
think
powerlifter?
He did it for a long time,
I
and
didn't know
he
that.
doesn't anymore as much. But I think it gives you like a good base. Like you said, bodybuilding.
Yeah.
You're moving heavy weights.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going to build you up. So anyway, I think that has its place. Good question. Thank you.
It's about time.
Are we donezo? All right.
Enzo, I'm with
Wrap it up.
All right, guys. Thanks for
What is
watching.
the meaning of life? All right.
Good
Another
thing we
time
ended.
for next.
Thanks for watching the Simple Man podcast. I'm Damien.
I'm Ethan Crelinsten.
Yeah, I'm Nicky Rod. Buy my beef chips. Check it out.
Coming to gas stations near you.
Carne Jerky, CARNEJERKY.com.
KEY.
And JayRod.
You've been simplified.
See ya.
Peace. Sick.
That was a good one.